It's a great opportunity to present the latest cohort of the Arweave India Launchpad. In this cohort, we've seen a wide array of interest with the advent of AO Computer, the decentralized supercomputer that integrates beautifully into Arweave. The amount of inventiveness continues to accelerate, and each of the teams being presented today is incredibly committed to seeing their visions through. You'll be introduced to teams that are building elegant permaweb deployment platforms, detailed code analyzers, AO token vesting mechanisms, and even ecosystem funding systems. In aggregate, these projects and founders level up the ecosystem in a massive way. They've now been building on AO and Arweave for at least 4 months. And along the way, each team has iterated on their initial ideas from the Hacker House, a 4-day event that supercharges individuals in the build process. It's not easy to get to this point. From the early boot camps to the IRL roadshow across India, every team here has shown a high degree of commitment and integrity. And that's exactly what we look for. It is exciting to build something new. However, it's not just about excitement. It's about purpose. Each of these teams featured today has a direct purpose for why they're doing what they're doing. This is crucial. This is one of the ways in which the AO ecosystem separates itself from many other blockchain-related projects and protocols. It is about the larger picture and a larger purpose of permanent decentralized storage of information. Now that we have AO Computer, the use of permanent decentralized storage of information is once again augmented, providing more opportunities for inventors to do their thing. If you're just entering this ecosystem, and this is the first event that you're hearing about, the first event you're attending, I'm really glad that you're here. I think you'll find this place to be incredibly inviting, super inventive, and very meaningful. Before I wrap up, I want to give a shout out to the Arweave India crew. They put in countless hours of energy into facilitating an inviting and inspiring environment for all to be involved. It's the attention to detail that matters. It's the attentiveness and the human touch overall. And frankly, it's simply caring about the fellow builders and treating each individual as an important contributor. And that's exactly what Arweave India crew does. Arweave India is the real deal. All right, without further ado, let's have some fun and learn about the latest developments of the Arweave India Launchpad Cohort 2.0.
Arweave in itself is a beautifully elegant concept according to me.
With Arweave, I found that people are very less gatekeeping of things.
I really wanted to participate in the Hacker House, and we went to Missouri and our 3-day Hacker House event have happened.
Smartest minds out there, we put them in one room and they were like allowed to build whatever they wanted basically. Cool ideas. And these cool ideas are now being turned into businesses.
The relationships have been good with everyone. Ankush has been my developer and guide.
Every single thing that's needed to build here, Arweave India team has been providing us with all the resources. Any small or big questions we have, we can ask them.
It's a fun ecosystem to join. I didn't know about the tech. I was very excited about how the projects look. They look like not a project, they look like a product that's ready to onboard users.
I met all these amazing builders. They were so funny, they were so friendly, and now they turned into project founders.
I don't know about the end because I feel like this is just the start.
Welcome to Demo Day. The last few months have been an incredible growth journey for the AO ecosystem. Both AO and Arweave brought together a truly decentralized stack, making on-chain tech possible in a way that has never been done before. The innovation and overall energy within the ecosystem has been unreal, and Arweave India has played a key role in bootstrapping some of these build journeys. Since our first cohort, projects coming from Arweave India have gone and become a significant part of the core AO ecosystem, with teams raising funds, getting acquired, and building tools from infrastructure to consumer apps. The latest cohort took a step further with builds on-chain auditing, token distribution, and even fair launch mechanism. So before we dive in, we'd also like to thank all our partners and mentors for bringing continuous support in making this happen. So now let's get into it and let the founders do the talking.
Recently, the Internet Archive, humanity's digital library, experienced a significant breach that forced them to temporarily shut down their services. While their mission to preserve our digital history is noble and essential, this highlighted a stark reality. Centralized preservation methods are fragile and vulnerable. Let's have a look at Arlink, a product addressing this critical challenge by making it effortless to permanently preserve websites on Arweave's decentralized network.
Arweave is a network that ensures permanence for all kinds of data, including web apps, and links them all into a network called the permaweb. But there's a catch. Deploying websites to the permaweb has been challenging. Deployment requires multiple steps and several manual configurations. These challenges make setup time consuming and inaccessible to many developers. Despite the growing need for permanent hosting, there are limited services that prioritize seamless one-click solutions. Introducing Arlink, a tool for smooth and easy deployment process. Developers can host any applications on Arweave as easily as they could on Vercel. Arlink supports a wide range of frameworks. It also integrates automated builds and user-friendly names into a single and intuitive process. Additionally, it lets you import your code directly from GitHub and protocol land, making the entire process seamless. Let's check how easy it is for you to deploy with Arlink. Just head over to Arlink and import your GitHub repository with just one click. And voila, your project details are already pre-filled. Now just hit deploy. Arlink handles all the building in the background. And just like that, your application is now live on Arweave. Since our private beta, Arlink has supported over 100 total deployments, showcasing a growing interest from builders in hackathons. We've proudly partnered with AR.io to bring user-friendly undernames into a wider ecosystem. Our roadmap highlights Arlink's next few months. Post-launch, we aim to tokenize our service and support multiple payment methods. In the next phase, we will also enable projects to be built natively for a fully decentralized deployment experience. Join us and be one of the first 10 developers to use Arlink, and we will sponsor your deployment while also providing you with a free Arlink undername. Let's grow the permaweb together with Arlink.
Typically, blockchain projects raise funds through token sales, where large portions are pre-allocated to early investors and team members. While this provides the initial capital, it often leads to misaligned incentives, early exits, and massive value loss for communities when these pre-allocated tokens are dumped into the market. AO introduces two novel approaches to fix this model. First, 100% community-owned token launches. Second, a unique project funding mechanism. Next up, we have a platform that brings both these approaches into a simple, unified interface. Let's see how they're doing it.
Project tokenomics are flawed and they need to be fixed. Projects with significant token pre-allocations disincentivize long-term commitment, making them vulnerable to unfair market practices and massive capital losses. Billions have been liquidated in multiple airdrops, and even more has been lost in rug pulls. Introducing Veritas, a platform to empower communities using fair launches, community-driven token ownership, and on-chain project analysis. The model is simple: 100% community-owned fair launch. There are no pre-allocations, and the community gets access to own the token from day one. This not only builds trust, but enables community members to be direct stakeholders in a project's success. Veritas provides a permissionless ecosystem funding model for projects building on AO and Arweave. Supporters can stake their bridged AO tokens like QAR or AODAI in projects they believe in and receive project tokens in return. Projects receive funding in the form of AO yield generated from these stake tokens. Additionally, Veritas serves as a research hub, helping supporters make informed decisions by offering detailed on-chain analysis reports on projects within the ecosystem. Leading launchpads on other chains have achieved significant milestones, like distributing 60 million and reaching $1 billion in TVL, driving returns for investors and showcasing immense community engagement. To put it in perspective, Arweave's FDV of 1.07 billion has a projected DeFi market reaching $460 million that further supports the opportunity for new project launches. If AO can capture even a fraction of this growth, the potential is substantial. Veritas's monetization model is inspired by the dynamic fee structure of leading dexes, ranging from 0.01% to 0.25% as platform fees. This will be a percentage of the EO yield generated for the project. Unlike other launchpads that impose high listing fees or take a significant portion of the funds raised, we're committed to fair launch principles. We've proudly partnered with Outcome, Astro, and other leading projects, with more to come in the near future. Here's how the next phase looks for Veritas. We're adding QAR as the first token to kick off our staking capabilities. Our goal is to support projects committed to fair launch when AO goes mainnet. We're providing data analytics for more AO projects with the help of an autonomous process that tracks key metrics on-chain. To grow our user base, we're engaging the community through ecosystem-driven content by sharing short-form updates on-chain metrics and prediction markets based on project milestone. We're excited for you to try out the latest version of the platform. The first 5 projects to perform a fair launch with Veritas will qualify for an on-chain report and an in-depth analysis. Be part of the fair launch season with Veritas.
Large and immediate token releases bring instability in the market, and vesting tokens addresses this problem. AOVest, a secure token distribution protocol that ensures trustless token operations. From creating new tokens to airdrops and vesting, AOVest takes care of it all. Let's explore how it works.
We are witnessing a new wave of DeFi with AO, where tokens will play a central role. Token distribution can be done manually, but it is not ideal for long-term scaling. If you are a project managing token distribution activities across multiple participants and campaigns, it can get complex. If you are a creator, there is no easy way to mint and launch tokens in order to earn royalties on your sale. Introducing AOVest, a platform that's simplifying token distributions on AO. Designed to empower projects and creators equally. You can leave all your complex token related operations to us so you can focus on what really matters. Because tokens shouldn't just represent ownership, they should serve as a mechanism for continuous value accrual, fostering a community-driven economy that scales sustainably. AO is still in its testnet phase, yet it's experiencing rapid development with over 40 new projects launched in just 100 days. This traction signals to a growing need for a token distribution solution. As the ecosystem approaches mainnet, we expect AOVest to be right at the heart of an expanding token economy on Arweave and AO. The platform is currently live with 3 features. Let's have a look on how they work. To mint tokens, enter the token name, ticker, denomination and supply, and your tokens are live. You also have the option to revoke ownership or mint more tokens. To set up a vesting schedule, choose the token, amount, add the other required details and let AOVest handle the automated release. You can even launch airdrops with a few easy clicks. With increase in DeFi innovations on AO, AOVest is here to support all token distribution needs, making us the go-to solution. We have designed flexible pricing structures to support projects of all scale. First, an extractive fee model, where we take a small percentage of the total value of tokens distributed through AOVest. This means that as a project's token distribution scales, AOVest grows right alongside it. Second, a platform of fixed fee model. This approach provides a clear, straightforward fee for access to the platform. Lastly, a platform buy or sell tax model for token markets. At AOVest, we are building strong partnerships with key players in the ecosystem and more to join. Here's what our roadmap looks like for the coming months. We'll be rolling out token markets, a token launch with the bonding curve strategy. Next up, to launch atomic asset and conditional airdrops and our own platform token. Stay tuned. At AOVest, we are a small but determined team of 3. Each bringing unique strengths and a focus to make AOVest a reliable token distribution platform on AO. We are excited to onboard projects and creators looking to launch their own tokens and distribute them. And we will be covering the platform fees for the first 5 launched. Experience the simplicity of token management with AOVest and join the community on Discord.
$14 billion total funds lost since 2020, all due to poor auditing and security practices. Someone has to ensure that our assets in the next internet, the perma-web, are safe while we are busy building it. Introducing Sentio, a dual-phase solution to secure your processes. Let's hear more directly from the team.
AO has processed over 800 million transactions till date. The ecosystem is amidst in growth in DeFi with interest in autonomous agents that can perform tasks with little to no human intervention. Therefore, security is paramount. Projects on AO can be exposed to some key vulnerabilities Let's break these down. Manual code reviews are prone to oversight and introduce trust dependencies. Real-time threat detection requires complex setup and monitoring. Emergency response mechanisms are often inadequate or non-existent. This is where Sentio comes in, an end-to-end security pipeline with a two-pronged approach. First, pre-deployment analysis. Our automated code audit system thoroughly examines any code before deployment. It identifies vulnerabilities, enforces standards, and ensures compliance with security best practices. Second, post-deployment monitoring. Our Sentinel processes provide continuous surveillance of your deployed code, offering real-time breach detection and immediate threat response. Now let's explore the market opportunity for Sentio. The rise in liquidity on AO and the growing DeFi ecosystem has created an urgent need for secure cross-chain interactions. Growing adoption of automated trading bots demands robust security oversights. Our Sentinels will oversee the transactions, ensuring the security of on-chain autonomous operations. Further, rapid expansion of the Arweave and AO developer community requires reliable security tools. We have partnered with Veritas, a permissionless ecosystem funding platform. It uses our solution to deliver code audits and ongoing monitoring. And Better Idea, an IDE for AO developers, has integrated Sentio for streamlined audit requests. We have outlined separate pricing models for our current services. Pre-deployment code audits and security certificates will have dynamic pricing depending on the size of your code base. Post-deployment Sentinels for continuous monitoring will have pricing tied to analysis frequency. Now let's take a look at some of our early metrics which showcase the traction and interest for Sentio. We have received 100 audit requests weekly from Better Idea. Since launch, we have onboarded over 200 users with over 150 users actively using our services. Let's look at what's next. Specialized Sentinels for securing cross-chain transactions, ensuring the integrity and safety of assets as they move across different networks. Audit certificates stored as verifiable proofs permanently on Arweave. Sentinels designed to monitor automated bots, safeguarding their on-chain activities at a threshold. For our launch, we have something special in store. The first 5 projects that demonstrate less than 5% vulnerability and their code bases of over 100 lines will receive a free in-depth audit report from the Sentio team. Join us and make the PermaWeb more secure.
Thank you to all the teams and everyone in the audience for joining us today. We'll now be moving to the booth where you can talk to the projects directly. If there's anyone from the teams you'd like to connect with, feel free to reach out and we'll be happy to make an introduction.